Just the Luka the dice. Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Just the Luka the Dice.
Hey.
But today it is not just another episode because Duncan had a really good idea today. And you should be familiar with Duncan. And I'm Luka from MiniWarGaming, by the way. Maybe you know that, maybe you don't.
We're doing a custom scenario.
We are.
Like, incredibly custom.
Like I walked in this morning, he's like, I got this idea. We don't have to do it. We just play a normal game.
It's really wonky.
But I got this idea. And it's Age of Sigmar related, obviously. So I have Luka's Ludicrous Legion locked down for Warhammer 40k, and that is always fun to do. And the guests, a lot of the time, guests want to come in and play that. And I'm like, well, why don't I do something weird for Age of Sigmar as well? Now, there's nothing like the Legions and Chapters, but we've come up with a name. It's the 10th test.
The 10th test.
The name pending, but it's just mostly because 10s come up a lot.
But we can change that name.
Exactly. And if you can think of a better name, put it down below in the comments, of course.
Also, we're on about test of 10.
Yeah, the 10th test, the test of 10. We wanted to shoehorn 10 in there just because 10 comes up a lot and you'll see why. This is unique in the form we both have a wizard.
Should we explain the rules? Should we dive straight into having the camera on the board and explain the rules?
Oh yeah, we will. Yeah, I think that's probably best. I was going to do a quick little summary.
Oh, sorry. Yeah,
That's fine. No worries. Essentially, we have wizards in this pocket dimension, and there's a test, there's a competition, there's a challenge of sorts, and they are, it's a clash of the minds, essentially. And they are summoning a lot of units, illusions, or maybe things that they've seen in the past through a very random nature. I guess I can't explain too much more here without showing you the table and going into greater details.
Let's go for it.
Again, I would like for you guys to leave comments down below because this is very preliminary. We literally came up with these rules maybe half an hour ago. Like in the last half an hour, he's been jotting them down.
We've been working on it.
So I guess without further ado, let's take a look at the board and give you a better idea of what I'm trying to talk about here. Here we have our pocket dimension. Duncan and I have set up this table, trying to make it like abstract, weird Age of Sigmar, very magical in nature. We have our two wizards. What's your wizard's name over here?
Oh, this is Smith.
The regular human being. Going up against Mephistopheles, the chaos sorcerer over here in this corner. Now, the whole narrative of this is that they are entwined in some sort of competition, or be it he's trying to defend something against him who's invading. They have the portals behind them. There's some sort of organized event where they've showed up through these portals and they are challenging each other on this battlefield. And they are summoning to the battlefield units that they remembered throughout the course of their life and their adventures in the actual 8 realms of Age of Sigmar. Much like the Slan of the Seraphim. That's how they bring their units to the battlefield. They imagine them, they remember them, but it's not a perfect memory because when they summon these units to the battlefield, they are just the units on their war scroll. There's not going to be any allegiance abilities because it's going to be very random how we summon. I'll get into that in a moment. And there's not going to be any command points or command abilities able to be used either. Other than that, though, that's pretty much all we have for the narrative. The previous 9 events could be very mysterious or unknown, and this is all we know as of right now.
I like the idea that this is the 10th test, and that what happened in the previous 9 is shrouded in mystery.
It's some epic trial.
But maybe someone's got a better idea.
Yeah, literally, if you have a better idea. This is what we set up so far.
Or just another idea. It doesn't have to be better. Just let's spitball this together.
This is a very alpha. And if you guys like this, please leave comments down below with suggestions because I'll be reading these for sure.
I've tried to slim the rules down as clean as possible. Shall I read them out?
Go for it.
Wizards can only summon and don't do anything else. No allegiance abilities, no command points, no command abilities. In the hero phase, you summon 4d6 times 10 points worth of unit. So in this example, you'd have 130 points to spend. Now, you do that for yourself and you do that for the enemy, and those can be different units. There are then 2 summon lines, so we're anticipating we may do this again on different boards.
Yeah.
The summon lines are symmetrical in the center, 24 inches apart. You have to summon behind your line. Now, just before the summoning happens, have you anticipated something? Tactics. You're going to summon a really good unit for yourself and a really rubbish unit for your opponent. But just before the summon happens, your opponent gets to roll a d6. And if it was a 1, they get switched. We've put that in because it's like seize the initiative, but it means you can't be too douchey about choosing the units because you know it might come back to bite you.
Right. So ideally, say you summon something that's worth 200 points, and you summon a big squad of brutes or something from the Iron Jaws, and like, oh, you can have these flesh hounds from the end, from something else, and then it's like, oh, I rolled a 1. Now I get the brutes and you get the flesh hounds.
I think it's a classic game mechanic in a lot of games.
Yeah.
Anyway, so where are we? Okay, and then final rule is to win. There's 3 ways of winning. The first way is that you put 10 wounds on the enemy wizard, and the enemy wizard has a 3-up save.
And the wizards are about 50 inches apart.
Yeah. The second rule, the second way of winning is you destroy 10 enemy units, and the third way of winning is if you've destroyed the most enemy units after 10 turns.
And 10, like you're probably thinking, well, 10 turns is a lot. Well, not really.
Think about the first turn. It's going to be summon, summon. Second turn.
Exactly. The first turn is literally summon, summon, move, done. Pass, and that's it. And when we summon them, when they're 24 inches apart, we're going to allow them to move, because at that point they can get into the action a lot quicker. And that means that per battle round, each player is going to be getting 2 units, because you'll summon 1 for yourself and 1 for your opponent on your turn, and your opponent will summon 1 for themselves and 1 for you on their turn. And it's got the 3 basic win conditions right there. And the way we're saying, well, the reason we're saying once you deal 10 damage to a wizard, not kill them, is because after dealing 10 damage to them, they lose concentration in this pocket realm, and then they vanish. And then the other wizard is the winner. Now, the wizards we chose don't matter. We just picked cool wizard models we liked, and we put them on the table. And we use this terrain because it seemed fitting at the moment. It doesn't always have to be this. I think it's kind of cool. We were trying to think of rules of if you summon something with fly, then it can move around a lot more, and then things without fly have to go on the pathways and stuff, but then we figured that would be too shoehorny. You'd be stuck a lot, and it wouldn't actually amount to much.
I've found, in my experience, there's a danger if you're making a custom set of rules. Don't make it too complicated.
Yeah, 100%.
So it's like if you can take a rule out, take it out at least for the first time you try.
Right. I think if we can maybe figure out different terrain setups that in this where fly would be better, that'd be kind of cool. Or you could do like a sky battle where you're over an ocean and they're just different things like that. But for now, everything can be summoned behind this line. They have to try and kill the enemy wizard, or at least defend their own wizard from being destroyed as well. And if there's no room, I think we had a rule. We initially had a rule where we have to summon on this platform, and then if something's on that platform, there's no room, you can't summon.
But again, because of this, let's make the rules simple.
Yeah.
Behind that line.
Behind the line.
Simple rule.
You can summon over here. It doesn't have to be wholly within 12 of him, just behind this line anywhere you want. And the lines are 24 inches up.
Should we get going?
I think we can get into it.
Yay.
But one more thing to note is we're going to make the summoning very random, and I'll show you how. Here is one example. It's my turn. Oh, I'm actually over there. I'm Mephistopheles. Over here, he's like, okay, it is time to summon. So here's a D4 for allegiance. We're going to always try and keep
This
it
is
the same.
just an example.
Yeah, we'll say order is 1, chaos is 2, destruction 3, death 4. So we got 4. So that is, did I say death?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I got death. We go into the death pitch battle rules, which is, there's only 3 of them right now. Flesh Eaters, Legions of Nagash, which is technically Soul Blight as well, and there's like Death Rattle in there and stuff like that. Now, Soul Blight has its own Allegiance abilities. We're just going to say it's only 3. There's going to be Flesh Eaters, Legions of Nagash, and lastly, the Night Haunt. And now, I roll a D3. Flesh Eaters being 1, Legions being 2, Night Haunt being 3. So I rolled a 2. So that's going to be Legions of Nagash, which is the most numerous one. And then I rolled a 46. And times this by 10, and that's what I can.
So
I can
140 points.
I can summon 1 unit worth 140 points. So I'm like, oh, I want 5 Black Knights. Boom. And then I have to choose something for Duncan as well on the same list. I could be like, you could have a Cairn Wraith, or something like that, or and that's literally how it works.
And then when you put it on the board, oh look, I didn't get to steal yours.
So I get what I chose, and he stuck with what he chose.
What I was given.
Or well, yeah, what you were given. That's right. And that's literally how she works. And I guess we'll roll out to see who goes first, and we can get to this game.
Get on with it. Come on.
Let's see how this goes. All right, so easiest way, we're gonna roll off to see who goes first. I got a 3. Duncan got a 2. I'll go first because why not?
Go for it.
I don't know any meta or anything yet, so it's very basic. The hero phase starts. The first thing you do in the hero phase is you summon something. More often than not, the hero phase won't be used that much, other than summoning.
Yeah.
At least I don't think so.
No.
I'll roll my D4, same numbers as before, order, chaos, destruction, death, and we got a 3, which is destruction.
Destruction.
Interesting. So let's see how many destruction factions there are. We go over to destruction, so we have Beast Claws at 1, Bone Splitters at 2.
Gloom Spike gets at 3, Gut Busters at 4, Iron Jaws are 5.
And then I'm going to include certain things in here. I'm going to include like Fire Belly will just be Ogre, Gutbusters, and stuff like that. If you really, really want a Fire Belly, but
This is clearly a friendly game.
yeah, it's just
So if one of us spots something fun, I'm up for just doing something fun.
And the greenskins, we'll just say that they're part of.
Iron Jaws?
Sure, I highly doubt we'll be summoning them because they're not very good, but
yeah.
We'll say they're part of the Iron Jaws. I think they've shown off that the Iron Jaw book, and I'm pretty sure it's going to include pretty much all of like the greenskins.
Cool.
Actually, it's going to have no greenskins.
Wait, it does on our table now.
Yeah.
Do you want to roll a d5?
Pretty much, yeah. We're going to roll a d5.
So d10 divided by 2.
d10 divided by 2, which is 1.
So that's Beast Claw Raiders.
Oh, hey! So I can summon 15, 19, 190 points of Beast Claw Raiders. Now, we chose this specifically because we didn't want really big, expensive units. With this roll, the highest thing we can summon is something worth 240 points. We've been rolling pretty hot so far. So I'm going to choose, what I get, 100 and, not 2... There's not a whole lot I can summon for 190, because it's Beast Claw Raiders. I can do like pretty much Yetis, Mornfang Pack, I can do a Frost Saber. So what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to do Mornfang Pack for myself. And we were toying with the idea like maybe saving points, but we have ideas listed down for maybe in the future. So I'm going to summon a Mornfang Pack, and I'm going to say you can have, I'm going to be risky and say you can have 2 Frost Sabers.
Oh wow, I'm hoping for a 1.
Yeah, literally. So this is what I'm going to be getting, this is what I'm forcing Duncan to get, unless he rolls a 1. Okay, no. So I do get my Mornfang, and I just chose the guy with the banner and the Gargan Hacker, and you get
mine on now.
The little cats. Now, what this reminds me of, guys, this goes back a little bit. Warcraft 3 custom games. It was literally called Card Game, I believe, and you both controlled wizards or heroes, and you would summon units to the battlefield and have spells, and the whole goal is to kill the enemy wizard. This is very reminiscent of that, because once Duncan started talking about this, I'm like, I remember
Weirdly,
this.
I've never ever played World of Warcraft.
Yeah, it goes way. It was one of my favorite games as a quick little pickup game that I always enjoyed playing. So these guys are going to be pretty basic. They're going to go front and center, boom and boom. So I'm going to deploy my Mornfang Pack here, and I changed one thing up. Instead of the banner, I went with the Musician, because that's a little more useful here, and they're both going to have Gargan Hackers, because they have to have either or. And Duncan, realizing that I could do a pretty reasonable charge.
Also, I think the clear tactics for the weak units you get given by your opponents to hide them in the corner.
And they could act as screens for the wizard and stuff like that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because if they die, that's just a point, like essentially a point, because at the end of 10 turns, whoever's lost the most loses too. So that makes sense.
Yeah, I'm going to be hiding those.
And onto my move phase, I'm just going to run them, and that's pretty much it. 9 plus 6. Oh, nice.
Wow.
15 inches. So with that 15-inch move, they beeline it right for that wizard.
I'm relying on summoning something to put in the way.
And that's my turn. And now we go over to Duncan. Onto your hero phase.
Okay, so Smith is going to summon
2?
something from Chaos.
Interesting. Now this one a little bit more in Chaos. I think there's 7 that we've kind of quickly figured out. We got Beast of Chaos, Blades of Khorne. We have the Disciples of Tzeentch. We have the Hedonites of Slaanesh. And the Magakin, of course, and then Skaven and Slaves of Darkness are 7. That's going to be a D8 rerolling. That's a D10.
It's a D10 rerolling 8. Reroll. Right. Beast of Chaos.
All right, so now we got some Beasts.
Oh, what have I got to spend? I want to find out.
Oh,
Look at that.
pretty hot.
160. 100.
Again, we pull from the Beast of Chaos list, then I'll be getting some random thing as well. And these were the picks. Smith summons the Jabberslith, and chose to give me a Chaos Spawn because, well, Spawn are always fun. So I get to roll the D6 now, and on 1 I actually get the Jabberslith. Are you ready?
Yeah.
No.
And I should point something out. Observant viewers will have noticed that we summoned on the wrong side last turn. We forgot which side our wizards were.
That's true. I'm actually just going to put my wizard over here, and we'll put your wizard over here.
Yeah,
it's just
some strange magic happened.
Whoa, so crazy!
They ended up on opposite sides.
And Mephistopheles is actually over here against Smith, way over there. Yeah, Jabberslith just goes down right in front of my guys. And we'll put the Chaos Spawn, I don't know, over here, I guess. Why not? He's got at the start of the hero phase ability, enemy units within 6 are affected, but nothing's within 6. Now we're on to movement.
So we've already decided that the summoning happens at the start of the hero phase.
Yes. So things So go ahead and move that bad boy.
Yeah, I'm moving to within 3.
Okay, we're just gonna have a fight right away. It's just, ideally something that can.
Now it's the charge phase.
What about the cats?
They're fine.
You're gonna leave the cats in the corner?
Yeah, it's gonna hide. Hey, charge man! Oh, I could go anywhere.
You can go. You can fly too, so you can fly right over me.
I'm just gonna go on the side.
Oh, my spawn's gonna get you.
Oh, on the other side.
My spawn's still gonna get you.
Oh, I don't. You're gonna go there.
Well, to be fair, he's less likely to get you on the other side. So you're happy with that?
Yeah.
All right. I don't think he has a shooting attack. Oh, he does have a shooting attack. So actually, before that charge, we should probably do his slithery tongue. It's just one slithery tongue attack hitting on 3, wounds on a 3. Hey, wow, actually wounds. I have it's rend 1, so I make my save. 6 attacks from his Vorpal Claws first. 3's to hit. Oh no. Oh no! 3's to wound. Okay, we got 1 wound. I believe it's a rend, so I'll have a 4 up to a 5 up, which I fail. It's actually rend 2, so I would have failed that doubly. Anyways, that's 1 damage so far, and we have 1 spike tail attack.
So that's on a hitting on a 4, wounding on a 3, -1 rend.
And I got a 5 up. I failed.
D3 damage.
2 damage in
Wow.
total. I think the Mournfang have 5 wounds each. There's 6 wounds each. Wow. So that one over there is going to have 4 wounds remaining. And the Jabberslit's power really comes from when it takes damage. So I'll go ahead and fight back. I'm going to pile this one in and around, and then we're just going to get him into combat.
Oh, nice.
We're going to start with the Tusks. They hit on 4s. Okay, you know, I always like the average. 3s to wound. We got 2 wounds at a rend of 1 damage.
6 up save.
So far it's 2 damage, which you might do more
Keep
wounds.
track of.
And then I got Gargan Hackers, which is just some attacks. Which I have, I don't have the Skull, I don't have the Pistol guy. Actually, I'll get that next. If I get them again, I'll get the Skull next time. We have 4 attacks with our Gargan Hackers. They hit on 4s. Oh no.
Oh, wow.
3s to wound. Okay, that's not so bad. This is rend 1.
6 up save. Wait.
Oh, we made one. So it's only 3 damage.
Only 3 damage.
So I had the potential to do 12.
Wow, no wonder you said, ooh.
Yeah, all 4 hits, like that's the hard part. So I've allocated 5 damage to you, so now you roll 5 dice after, and then
4
every
up is
4
mortal wound.
as your blood is putrid.
Ooh.
3 mortal wounds! This guy's down to 1 wound remaining.
And this guy's down to 5.
Alright, so that's actually not bad. And like Age of Sigmar true fashion, there could be double turns.
Oh, yeah.
Might as well.
Yeah.
So I went first, so I win ties. Huh! A 1! Would you like to take a double turn?
I don't know. No.
And I don't think
I'm not going to take it yet.
I don't think an early double turn is super worth right now.
No. You go first.
All right, Mephistopheles gets the summon. Mephistopheles, start the hero phase. We're gonna start to summon on 1.
That's order.
Oh, we actually got order. Hey, look. Hey, you know what? We're actually getting a little bit of everything right now, except for death. We're missing death. Now looking over to order. I'm only gonna do this once per allegiance. I've already done the death one as well. We are going to be lumping in the Collegiate Arcana, we're not going to do Darkling Covens. We'll lump them in all with the free people. All the really awkward ones, we're just going to throw them into the free people. So we have Daughters of Cain at number 1. We have Dispossessed at number 2. We have the free people at 3. The Fire Slayers at 4. And the Iron Wolves are going to be with the free people. And we'll say them or the Dispossessed because it's artillery, so it's not super perfect, but whatever. We actually don't have Deepkin anymore because Steve got rid of them, so they're actually off the list, unfortunately. The Karajan Overlords at 5, I believe.
Yep.
And then 6 was Seraphim, and then Stormcast Eternals at 7, and then Sylvaneth at 8.
And then Wanderers at 9.
And then we actually do have Wanderers, and no one ever gets to see them, so I figured let's just include Wanderers.
So
Why
this
not?
is a D9.
Nice. We're rolling a D10, re-rolling the 10. We got an 8, which was...
Sylvaneth.
Okay. So I'm going to summon. Now we got 13. It's 130 points. 5 Sprite Revenants for Duncan, 10 Dryads for myself, and then on a 1, it swaps. No.
Oh.
I wouldn't be upset with either one of these, though I was thinking about taking Tree Revenants just in case you took it, but at the same time I didn't want to give you Tree Revenants. Now we thought of an idea. If it gets a little too bogged down, we'll see how it looks at turn 5 here.
What we're going to say is this is a friendly game.
Right.
And so, both players can agree at the end of turn 5, if it's getting a bit bogged down with lots of big units, then we say the wizards are getting a bit tired.
Yeah,
and they can't summon anything else.
So we're going to see what it looks like at turn 5. If it looks manageable, we'll keep going with the summoning, but if at that point we still have like 10 units each, then we'll probably... Because it's the opposite of a normal game, whereas at first you have a lot of units and then they kind of get whittled down throughout the game. This is the opposite.
And maybe after a few iterations, we'll actually find you'll find a sweet spot. Anyway.
Ideally.
Yeah.
So you go. I go ahead and put my Dryads down first. So there are my Dryads behind the line. Spite Revenants over there. Play continues in the hero phase. We're gonna see if this Chaos Spawn moves first. He can go, 11 inches.
Wowza.
My guy. All right. So he is, which is unfortunate because the up is only gonna be able to go to right about there, which is fine. It's gonna be about a 5-inch charge, or actually that's probably a 4-inch charge.
Can he not go part way up there?
He can go part way up there, but like, ugh. Yeah, he's not gonna really balance. There. Well, so he's down a little bit though, so it's about a 4-inch charge. He's also blocking Dryads, which I don't really want to do there. You know what? I'm happy saying he's down here, and that way he doesn't block as many Dryads. They will go ahead and move 7. We've obviously this weird arena right in the middle. And like, you don't have to adhere to the bridge and the platforms, but like to go down and go up, you do lose a lot of movement. That's it for movement. I'm going to stay in combat with the Mournfang pack there. I don't have this. Yeah, I'll go beat him up. Make sure I try and beat him up as much as I can. And maybe I'll overwhelm you with my forces. This, oh my goodness, this is like absolutely reminds me of the card game so much. I just want to go home and play it after work right now. I loved it that much. Because every time playing that game, it's like, oh, I'm beating my opponent bad. I'll win this in the next couple rounds. All of a sudden, they just start summoning bombs. And it's just, okay, never mind, I lose. Charging the Dryads first. Whoo, a 9er. Let's see where the spawn goes. Well, I gotta roll like that now. That's a fail. He's fine. I got the Dryads anyways. At the start of the combat phase, they have to enrapture an enemy on my turn. So I get +1 to hit that enemy. They're going to enrapture the Jabber's Blade.
Surprise.
Yeah, no big surprise there. But I'm going to go with the Mournfang pack first.
Wait.
Hey, like Duncan just said, they did 5 damage last time, so logically, maybe they can do it again. These are their Gargant Hackers. Okay, this time only 1 hit. At least wounds. There is a rend. 1.
6
up. Oh, so that's 3 damage. He's got 2 left. And then I have 8 attacks with their little kitty cows. Hitting on 4s. Let's see some taco cats. We got tacos over here. 3s to wound. Doing exceptionally well. I believe there's a rend 1 on this. So even failing those 3 there. So
he's down. But I get to roll 5 and see about mortal wounds, looking for 4s.
At least one is good enough to kill a guy. The other will spill over. So he's dead, and then my musician man is down to 5 wounds remaining, and the Jabberslith goes down. Boop, boop, boop. And then you go there. And then of course I'll elect the Dryads to go. They can still pile in because they charged. They're just gonna go take some ground and move towards the Spike Revenants. That concludes my turn 2. We're going to turn 2 for Smith, the wizard. D4.
2, that's chaos. And I'm going to roll a d7.
A 3.
That's Disciples of Tzeentch.
Interesting. How many points? 7, 11, 14?
140.
Alright, so this is what we got. We got the Flamers and Tzeentch Chaos Spawn. So thank you, Duncan.
No worries.
I'll just have an army of Spawn. Alright, I guess I'll go ahead and roll my d6. We were toying with the idea of making this a 1 or a 2, but I think that would be too random and sporadic. At home, if you play this, you can always do whatever you want. You can make it all 1 and 5. You swap them. So.
When I was designing this particular aspect of the rules, I was thinking of a 4+.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
I mean,
It could. Anyway.
That wouldn't be bad too, because that's like a straight gamble. It's a 50-50 at that point. It's like I really need this unit, so hopefully I get it. Boom. But this is mine. Unfortunately, this is mine. A Chaos Spawn. So that's where the spawn show up. Not spawn, sorry, the Flamers of Tzeentch, and then my Tzeentch spawn showed up over there. And because the Jabberslith is dead, that Aura of Madness doesn't kick in either.
So now it's movement.
Yeah.
I've put these so they can fire at your... what's it called?
Mournfang.
Mournfang. And I'm going to just maneuver these to be a screen.
Just to protect the Flamers?
Yeah, I'm starting to build something vaguely resembling an actual army here.
Nice. So 4 is to hit with the Flamers, 10 shots because the leader gets an extra 1, so it's about average, and 3 is to wound with no rend. Oh no!
Oh no!
Armor, we fail at D3 damage.
D3 damage.
This could kill him. Oh, it's only 1.
Ugh.
They have a rule called Capricious Warp Flame. So it's at the end of the shooting phase. For every unit you wounded with them on a 4 or more, they suffer an additional D3 mortal wounds.
Oh, come on.
Don't roll a 1 though. Because then I heal wounds instead.
Oh, which means that you're now...
I heal D3 wounds.
So I've possibly healed you.
You could have potentially just healed.
Go on.
You want me to roll it?
Yeah.
Tzeentch is fickle. Oh, it just negates the damage.
Literally nothing's happened.
And that sums up Duncan's turn. That was great. Wow, powerful. Now we go into turn 3. I win ties. I got 3 this time.
I do want it this time.
Now it's the double turn? Okay.
Yeah, I'll take double.
So Smith the Wizard goes first in turn 3. Alright, D4 for Allegiance. That's 1.
Order.
Order, eh?
So I'm now going to roll a D9.
A 4.
Fire Slayers.
Oh, interesting.
Fire Slayer. Ooh, I don't know.
10?
120
Oh,
points.
so it's 120, yeah. So we're looking at Fire Slayers, then he's just like, you can take Hearthguard Berserkers, but they're not as good without it here. I'm like, oh, the Grimwrath is really good independent. But it's like, what do I get? I could take a lot of cool things here.
Oh.
I think the Rune Sun's probably the worst bet for me.
Oh, okay, you can have him.
Here's the Grimwrath for Duncan. Here's the Rune Sun for me. And it is as it is. And they're added to the arena. The Grimwrath Berserker and my pathetic Rune Sun over here. He's got a cool ability where he's vying for honor if he's near other Rune Suns. So that's great.
Hey!
Huzzah! That should be for the hero phase.
So I'm gonna do my movement. I want to check. Do you know how far they move?
I think 9. I'm gonna double check. Kitties.
They're gonna run.
11.
Total of 11.
Getting into the fray. Nice. And then over here,
He's gonna move 4.
because he's a dwarf.
And they're gonna move 5.
Because they're slow elves. Oh, they're like dead elves. They're
What?
spirits.
I'm sure that used to be the speed elves moved. Years ago.
It wasn't fantasy. Wait. No, there were 6 in fantasy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
The flamers get to shoot now.
Oh yeah,
And
I
he's-
forgot about that.
He's got a throwing axe as
What a
well.
bonus.
So round 2, shooting
Here
into
we
my
go.
board bang. Hitting on 4s. Yikes.
Wow.
Good start. Powerful start. Hey, we got 2 wounds. Saves. No rend. D3 damage. 1 damage, and at the end of the shooting, okay, we have to throw an axe first. Then at the end of the shooting phase, you do more wounds or heal me.
Okay.
So he's down to 4, and then we have 1 throwing axe that hits on a 5 at him, I assume.
Yeah.
No, it misses. I just dodge out of the way. I'm so quick. And then at the end of the shooting phase, capricious flames. Oh, D3 extra more wounds. 1. Nice. There we go. So he's down to 3 wounds remaining. Now is charge time.
I'm gonna charge with the Berserker. 7 inches. He's
Welcome
in.
to good enough. He's over
I'm
there.
gonna charge with the
Spike Revenants.
Spike Revenants.
Ooh,
10.
10. They're definitely in.
They're in.
Ending there. I don't have Enrapture because that's only on my turn. And
I'm gonna start with this chap attacking him.
that's fair. Great axe.
3s to here.
Okay, 1 miss, not bad.
3s to wound.
Is rend 2.
Whoa.
This guy's gonna cleave through my forces. I fail all my saves at 6 damage, you cut him down in 1 swing. Look at that. I'll go with the Dryads now. We'll pile in and do some fighting. I'm gonna do 3 on the Grimwrath, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on the Spite Revenants. The leader, who is totally visible to me right now, is attacking the Spite Revenants. So they're 2 attacks each, except for the leader, who is 3. 4 is to hit the Spite Revenants. No re-rolling or anything like that here.
Do one more.
There's 1 more?
Yeah, you threw one away that was a hit.
Oh, okay. 3 is to wound. Not bad. You have a 5-up save against this. Alright, 2 die.
Oh wow, because they're 1 wound each.
Yeah, they're only 1 wound each.
Oh, good. These two.
And for this game, because we didn't really discuss it beforehand, we're going to say there's no covered. These platforms aren't covered.
I also think it makes sense because we're trying to learn a new game here, so let's
Right,
keep
and
it simple.
that actually might bog it down since there's so much of it on the table too. Everything with a higher save, things might die less, and I assume you guys want to see things die more. So we'll throw away the cover rule for now. We'll figure that out at a later time.
So you got 3 on my.
That's right. I do.
Dwarf.
6 attacks against the Berserker. 4s. We got 3 hits. You know, that's not bad. And 2 wounds. I believe he's got a 4-up armor save. So he takes 1, but because he's near an enemy, he has a 5-up 2 more damage. He takes none.
Oh.
Now, the rest of the 10 attacks from the Spite Revenants because of the leader. 3s to hit. Man! I would say you're rolling so great today. 2 whole wounds. And I got 2 dead guys. So I kill 2, you kill 2. There you go, nice. We'll kill you, and we'll kill you. At the end of the combat phase, the Grimwrath gets to fight twice on a 2-up.
Oh, 1 or 2 up.
He does.
Yay.
He fights twice. 3s to hit, I believe. The 2 definitely misses. And it's going to be 3s to wound. 2 wounds at rend 2. I don't have a save against that, so that's just 4 dead Triads.
Whoa.
This is no bueno. He is carving me up. 3, 4.
So it's bravery now.
Yes, and that's not good for them. So I lost 6 models. I'm currently 1 lower because of the Spite Revenants. Actually, technically, it's your turn. You have to do yours first. The Spite Revenants probably won't all run away, but I think they could. You lost 2, so 8. What's their bravery?
Oh, I'm guessing it's.
Your bravery 6, so 2 of them run away. We'll
I'm
leave
gonna
the
keep
leader.
the leader.
And that means you also still affect my bravery. I lost 6, plus this D6. So I rolled a 9. The Dryads are 6. I forgot they would have had a better armor save earlier on, but I don't think I rolled anything. So I'm going to lose. So I'm bravery 5. I rolled a 9. Because I rolled a 9 on the bravery, all 4 of them run away.
Wow.
Look at that. Jeez. Well, that was definitely a swing. The Spite Revenant sticking around, really making the Dryads buckle. Now it's my turn 3, and I get to summon. Summoning on the D4. Huh! I hate D4s.
That's order.
Order.
You're going to roll a D9.
So roll this, roll 0. We got a 1.
Daughters of Cain.
Interesting. And we're going to get 6, 12, 14. So 140 points. So this is what I'm going to go with. I'm going to take 10 Witch Elves because I want the amount of attacks and the mobility. And we're going to go for Hag Queen for Duncan. But again, he rolls a D6 on a 1. They swap. On a 1. Oh, no. They're mine. She's yours. My 10 Witch Elves summoned there. I have to kill this Grimwrath Berserker somehow, and I have no idea how to do that. And then the Hag Queen's going way back in the corner because she's not that great. She's better when she supports Witch Elves is what she's supposed to be doing. Though she does have her prayers built in. So that's pretty much it for my hero phase. Everything else is just mobility. Moving this Chaos Spawn, he goes a grand total of 6 inches. He's actually only going to go 4 inches because he's got to climb this. And then that Chaos Spawn is going to move 6 inches as well. 6 inches takes you to there. And then we're going to run the Witch Elves because they can run and charge with the Musician. They go an extra 5. So 11. It's going to take them to there. Yeah, that's right. Any there, running the Rune Sun because he's too slow to get into combat right now. Yeah, he's going to go 10 inches. He's just going to go to that part of the bridge there. If he goes down, it's going to take too much movement. He's already too slow. I don't have any shooting because he ran. So onto charging. I'm going to start with that Chaos Spot over there. The Zinch one that you gave me earlier. 10!
Oh, nice.
Nice. So he's going to go up and around this Spite Revenant. Now the Daughters of Cain, the Witch Elves here, are going to charge. They're going to go a total of 9. That's where they end up. They're going to leave a path for the Chaos Spawn to get in. Who's going to go 6? Yeah, that's an easy in for him. Oh boy. So he'll go there, and then she was there. That's it for charging. I think I'm going to go with the Witch Elves first, though. They don't have any hero support, but I'm curious if they can do it on their own. Now, most of them are going to be able to attack. Since they're going to go first, I'm going to pile in. We're going to get in range to fight there. Though I suppose you get knocked out of range. So 2 of them can't fight. So it's only going to be 8 of them fighting. And one of them is the champion over here. The leader attacks separately because she hits on 2s, so she hits, and then 21 attacks from the other 7 with 3 attacks each because they got paired blades. 3s to hit. Good roll. Add in the leader. 4s to wound. No re-rolling or anything anymore.
None needed.
None needed either, so that's a 4-up save on him. Maybe we can do some damage to him here. Oh, that's a pretty good roll. Yeah, there we go. And then everything that's not a 4-up is a fail. And then 5 up, 2 more damage. I do 4 damage.
Wow.
I think he's got 6 in total. 2 remaining wounds on him.
I need to know how much damage this spawn can do.
It's very random. It's 2d6 attacks, 4s and 4s, no rend. But if I roll doubles on the amount of attacks, it's 3s and 3s, no rend, 1 damage.
And how many wounds does the spawn got?
4 each with a 5-up save, if I recall.
And how many attack? How much?
He's only got 4. He'd have to hit with everything, wound with everything, and I have to make every save.
I'm gonna take the gamble.
Well, I'd fail every save. You're gonna try and take him out?
Yeah, just on the off chance.
I guess if he does die, he gets to fight still.
Actually, no, because I'm taking the same risk over here. No, I'm going to take the same risk over here because he's more likely to finish.
I think that makes more sense. All 4 attacks in the Chaos Bomb with the Grimwrath Axe. The Great Axe. 2 hits. That's all you need. Spawn's gonna live. I have no save, just 2 damage.
Oh.
Rend 2. I lied. Spawn actually have 5 wounds each.
That's not technically a lie, you just got it wrong.
I just got it wrong.
Let's not use that word.
So we'll go with that Spawn over there attacking. I have 2d6 attacks into that Spite Revenant. Got 4 attacks, guys. Huge. I hit on 4s, wound on 4s. Oh, Spawn. 1 whole wound. You have a 5-up save against it. Oh, he goes down.
Ah.
Now, the Beastman Spawn that you gave me earlier does the exact same thing. Oh, he's got 7 attacks. 4s. 3 wounds.
That's enough. Okay, I've got a 4-up save.
Oh, you're gonna
It's
be fine.
not enough. 5 up to ignore wounds.
He's got 1 wound remaining.
I get to attack you back.
Yep, on a 2-up at the end of the combat. On a 2-up at the end of the combat.
2-up.
Yeah, you fight again. So where are you putting these attacks?
Oh, all of them into the spawn.
And get rid of that spawn, alright.
Yeah.
No! What? What is that roll? That brings us to the end of the 3rd turn in this little scenario we've devised here. Give you an overview of what the points look like. It's pretty even. We both killed 2 units. I've killed the Jabberslith and the Spite Revenants. You've killed my Mornfang pack and the 10 Dryads. And now we roll off. Mephistopheles went second. So
I'm rolling first.
Yeah,
6.
you automatically win ties. Oh, okay, so it's gonna be Smith the Wizard. Earn 4. Smith the Wizard. That's order
That's
again.
order, so I'd roll a D9.
Reroll the 10.
Reroll the 10.
3.
That's 3 people, and how many points do I have to spend?
4.
130.
We keep getting... So the average is usually about 140, give or take 10. We're actually getting it all the time. We're not getting any weird skews yet. So we went with Demigryph Knights for Duncan at 130 points, and I get a Gyrocopter. So
I've done it because I think the Knights are cool. I could have given you something slightly more rubbish, but I'm getting to the point where I'm a little bit nervous about you rolling a 1.
Because it hasn't come up yet.
I've got this funny feeling. And also, I think it's such a cool model. I think just have it on the table.
You don't get to see the Gyrocopter that much. Game. Now, this is technically Ironwold Arsenal, but like we said in the beginning, we're lumping them in with the free people and the dispossessed. 3. Okay, so I do get the Gyrocopter, and you get them. So hero phase is done. Onto movement phase. Demigryph Knights.
I've pre-measured this. They can just make it to there.
Excellent.
And now I'm going to run the kitties.
See, why don't you just start them over here to begin with?
To go 11.
They're screening. And a boop. And then the Hag Queen?
She's fine.
Okay, she's fine.
3 point for you otherwise.
That's fair. And that's pretty much it for
charges, so I guess...
The Flamers. They get to shoot.
Oh, yeah. I keep forgetting about that.
And I think that's the only shooting attack you have as well. So that should be 10. Into the Witch Elves, I assume?
No, I think I'm going to get greedy. I want to try and take out the spawn.
Both the spawn?
This spawn over here.
In particular?
I'm getting greedy.
Nice, alright,
This might be a bad move.
Warp Flame, hitting on 4s. Not bad, not bad. 3s to wound, no rend.
Oh, maybe I got greedy enough.
Okay, so I make 1 save. That many D3 damage, so he's dead. He's actually only got 5 wounds.
Well, let's just find out what it was.
3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 damage. Overkill.
I think my greed might be paying off.
There we go. So that kills off a spawn, which is bad because that's a point, right?
Charging the Knights.
Yeah, 5.
I've got to get up here.
That's how they end.
Managed to do that. I'm going to fight with the dwarf first. Before you finish him off. Oh, do I get greedy? The spawn's still on 5.
He's at 3 wounds. I moved the die.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna do everything at the spawn.
Okay. So everything into the spawn, or you could kill the Witch Elves and they can't kill the Grimwrath back. I guess the spawn could kill the Grimwrath though. Interesting. So Grimwrath attacking spawn. I only have 3 wounds left. So 3s to hit. Okay, good start. 3s to wound. No save. He's dead. That's 4 damage. That gets him out of here. Now the Witch Elves go there, closer to the Grimwrath, so we have to pile into him. And then this one here, just going to do 1 attack over in that direction, where the rest attack the Grimwrath. So I'll do the 1 attacking them, and then the rest attacking the Grimwrath. 3 attacks into the Demigryph. They hit on 3s, and they wound on 4s. 1 wound, no rend. I believe they have a 4-up or a 3-up.
I'm guessing 4-up because it's an armored cavalry.
So you make your save, and then here's the 3 attacks from the leader on 2s. And now, because they're all attacking, 24 attacks into the Grimwrath, which is severe overkill. I assume, I could be wrong, forced to wound him. Yikes. Does he go down?
I've got 4-up save.
Yeah, he's probably going to go down. That's a lot of saves, though. You need to make all these. He tried.
He lost 3, but he gets to fight just at the end of the turn that he died?
I think he gets to fight after I finish allocating all my attacks.
Okay.
So yeah, before the Grimwrath is removed, so after I allocate all my attacks and wounds, he gets to fight. So I assume he's going to pick on some Witch Elves before he goes down.
Yeah, for sure.
3s to hit. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Almost, it could always be worse. It could always be worse. That cuts down 2 of them. With that, we'll kill, I guess, her. He goes down, and we'll lose her. No, we're going to lose this one back here. So they piled in, and they're going to attack the Witch Elves. That's 7 attacks because of the leader hitting on 4s.
That doesn't count.
Swords and lances. Okay, we got 2 hits. We got a wound, and I have a 5-up save. I fail it because you charge.
2 damage because it's charged.
And then they have the Demigryphs that get to attack as well. 4s to hit.
Okay, so the mount should do more damage, I guess. Because that's kind of traditional, isn't it?
Yeah, literally.
And then 3s to wound, I'm fishing for 6s.
They got 2 of them. So these are at run 1, so I'll save these separate. These are 6-ups. I make 1 of them. And then 1 6-up here. So that's just D3 damage. Wow, that's like exceptional rolling on my end. Jeez. So we kill 1 more Witch Elf.
You can see you're well practiced at this rolling.
Yes, I am. So 3 go down in total from those attacks. So we like the banner.
So that's 5 down this round.
Yes.
His turn.
They are bravery, I believe, 6 or 7. So bravery 7, lost 5 models. Because the banner, I roll 2 dice, take the lowest. I got, no matter what, I take a 3. So 1 model's running away. So that'll be you. So I'm left with 4. Now Mephistopheles will summon, or at least attempt to. So no one's rolled really low on the summoning yet, so I'm a little worried.
Or high.
Or high, that's true.
This is chaos.
2.
So we're looking for a D7.
D7, eh? I'm gonna roll that, and then I guess I could have rolled a D8.
No.
I was gonna roll a D8. There we go, D8. Oh, we roll the 8. A 6.
Skaven.
Interesting.
Here we go.
Interesting. High? Oh, so that's
120. 130.
130 again, eh? Well, yeah. You're expected to get between 130 and 150 a lot. All right, so I went 20 clan rats because they're 120 points. I got 130. If I had 10 more points, there's a lot of cool things at 140 that we're just not getting. And we got acolytes over here.
We're getting lots of cool things at lower points.
Yeah, we're getting like little weird wonky
Watch
things.
me roll a 1.
I wouldn't mind the acolytes. Okay,
Oh.
so I get 20 clan rats, you get 5 acolytes. You got a little shooting contingent over there. This guy's gonna move forward to there and just stay outside of 3. Whereas the clan rats are gonna go, I don't know. It's hard to avoid the flamers because they move really fast and they have an 18-inch range gun. So the flamers are going to be my downfall here. It's really hard to get to them because I keep getting bogged down by some elite infantry thing. I could, and I'm thinking about it, run and retreat them from combat and hope for a double turn to get into those flamers.
Oh, nice.
Or at least try and make a mad dash for the wizard, but I don't have enough models to do that. Because I'm currently like pushing past a little bit. So 6-inch move on these rats. I'll do them for now because I know what they're doing. They're just going to go onto this bridge. Now this gyrocopter moves 14 inches. So he's going to go fly up there, stay more than 3 away, and hit them with his... he's unfortunately got the steam gun, not the brimstone gun. The steam gun isn't going to be that useful unless you get a really big unit like the clan rats. It's really good against clan rats. He's moved, they've moved. Oh, what do I do against these demigryph knights? They're so tanky. The clan rats. Gonna bathe them in hot steam. 3s to hit. I roll 1 die for every model within 6. And force to wound. 2 wounds with a rend of 1. I think they have 4 upper rolling ones. So 1 damage so far. And I'm gonna throw an axe at them as well. Ooh, from the Rune Sun, I miss. And that's it for shooting. Charging the Rune Sun. He's gonna roll double 1! There we go, folks.
We got no rerolls in this game.
There's none, so he fails his charge. Now the clan rats are going to attempt it. They don't get any bonuses to this, but they get a 9. That'll get a good amount of them in. That's where they end up. I'm going to go ahead and attempt to pile some of these in. So this guy's going to go from that nook to that nook, just to make room for one more guy to be able to attack over here.
I can move him to there.
Yep, as long as he goes from nook to nook.
He's gone from nook to nook and he's not near that one, so all the others can nook to nook as well.
So he'll go to there, and then yeah.
Is that okay?
And then this guy should be able to take that spot. And then the other 2 in the back.
Oh wait, actually he wasn't in a nook, so he could have gone. Oh yeah, no,
that's fine. Yeah. Just 2 guys won't be attacking. So it's going to be 1 attack each on all of them. So it's going to be 18 attacks. Unfortunately, they're all blades, the rusty blades, not the spears. So it's 4s and 4s. And I think I get 19 because of the paw leader, or claw leader now. 19 attacks on 4s and 4s. All right, maybe we'll kill a guy here. These are all 4-up saves, and you get to reroll 1s. Reroll 1s.
Look
The
at this,
shield.
could be massive. Let's see. Oh,
Perfect.
massive.
6 saves. I don't do a single damage. Oh, I'm gonna be tied up with these guys for a while
Yeah,
now.
the knights are obviously going to attack back.
Yeah. You can attack pretty much. Each one can pick whoever it attacks.
Well, I'm going to just attack these ladies.
Just to finish them off. Gotcha.
Yeah.
So you might as well do the actual demigryphs because they're more likely to kill them off.
Oh, and the other thing is, this one's not in range to attack them. So in fact, he'll have to go against the
Ooh.
rats.
Okay, so 1 against the rats, and then 2, including the champion, will go into the witch elves.
So we'll do the demigryphs first.
Into the witch elves.
Is it 4s and 3s?
It is. Wow.
Oh, there's something crazy happening with these
Oh
knights.
no, 6s. You're fishing for 6s here.
Oh,
Oh, the other ones fail, but 6-up saves, 2d3 damage. I only have 4 left. They are 1 left. 1 remains. I'll make it the champion because she gets +1 to hit, and I don't think I need the banner all that much anymore. That's true. We still have
So you didn't have to pull them yet, but it doesn't matter.
we have the guys on the guys on top get to attack as well. There's 3 attacks.
Have I got? Oh, I haven't got the champion. So
Yeah, the champion's right there with the sword.
Oh, okay.
So 3 attacks. There's only 1 attack
Oh,
each.
okay. All right.
4 is to hit, 4 to wound, with no rend. It actually finishes her off. So that clears off that witch elf unit.
Into the rats.
Poor rats. Oh, they miss.
No hits, and then with the sword.
It misses. Alright, so no rats die. I don't kill any of you. This one Demigris surrounded by knights is down to 3 wounds remaining. And that honestly sums up my turn. Ugh, that was not good. We're moving on to battle round 5 of 10, because we decided 10. And we're going to go with continuing summoning all the way to 10, because we are losing about a unit
Yeah,
or two
it's
a turn.
quite good. I think the losing units help stop it getting bogged down.
So the current score is you're up by 2 points, because I've only killed 3 of your units, but you've killed 5 of mine.
So I need to kill 5 more of yours to win. You need to kill 7 more of mine.
Yes.
Or we take out our leader.
Or the leader, which is so far seems pretty hard to do. We're rolling out to see who goes next. Oh, you went ties.
Oh, look
so,
at that.
So it's going to be, unless you don't want to go next.
I think I want to go next.
Smith the Wizard it is then.
Hey.
Rolling a d4.
It's order again.
Order
So
again.
a D9,
And we got an 8.
which is Sylvaneth.
Again.
Let's see how many points.
Oh,
It's a bit higher this time.
Okay, we got a good roll.
180.
That's 20 off of a
plenty
Tree
to
Lord.
spare.
Unfortunately, this is what we get because everything in the Sylvaneth line is either 100 points or 200 points.
It's kind of cool though. I like the fact they're coming back on the battlefield again.
Yeah, it's just exactly. And you're going to get the Dryads this time, and I'll be getting the Spite
Unless
Revenants.
you roll a 1.
And then I'll be getting the Dryads. Oh. No. So Dryads to you, Spite Revenants to me. Dryads go up there, Spite Revenants go down over here. And it begins your movement phase. Alright, now it's movement.
I'm going to start by running these Dryads.
Ooh, they're
5.
12.
And that's down to
Right.
across 3, which means I can comfortably get anywhere basically.
So they're going to act as a big screen.
Yeah, I'm going to form a screen here.
Yeah, we're going to rely on the potential shooting over here. Because the Demigris are doing an excellent job of holding the line. I need to roll something hot. I need to roll something that hits like a truck to get through them. And the clan rats aren't going to do it. And that's where they end up.
I'm going to run these because they can run and shoot.
Yep.
Oh, wow, extra
7
1.
inches. Huzzah!
Which actually is enough.
Right behind. They have an 8-inch range on their throwing weapons.
Flamer's moving up. They got a 12-inch move.
Wow. Yeah, they don't need to run.
Here we go.
And what about the kitties?
Oh, yes. I'm...
They move 9.
Oh, see how far they can go. Oh, it's
13.
I'm thinking about having them as a counter-charge unit. So...
And they're not bad in combat. That's the first thing that you got in this game, which is funny. Funny enough.
I'm going to put them there.
Alright. Up there they go then. Acolytes get to go first. Force to hit. We got 3 hits. Force to wound. We got 1 wound at Rend 2. D3 damage. I have no save.
Oh, let's see.
And
3
3
rats.
rats died to the poison. Oh, jeez. We'll go 1. What are you? 2 and 3. Why not? I'm gonna put 2 back over there and pull these 2 since they weren't attacking anyways.
Oh, yeah, good idea.
My poor rune son stays there.
The Flamers are going to go for the Fire Slayer.
The rune son in the back.
Oh, yeah, let's go for another point.
4s to hit and 3s to wound.
3's to wound.
No rend. So I got 3. I have a 4 up save. Oh, that's 2d3 damage. That could be enough to kill him.
Could be enough. Come on.
4. He's got 5 wounds.
1 left.
He's got 1 left. And then at the end of the shooting phase, which is now, on a 2-up, he takes some d3 mortal wounds. He's
alive!
He heals d3 wounds now.
No way!
Because of the fickle nature
No!
of 2. So he's back up to 3. Oh, flamers.
So I'm still laughing. That's the second time that my Flamers have healed the opponent. Didn't I actually net heal?
You did. So the Mornfang, you did 1 damage to him, but then you healed 1 as well.
Oh, it's so funny.
So it's perfect.
Okay, so I'm just going to attack with the Knights.
Alright, so then they're all going to go into rats, of course.
Of course.
Rats, of course, and we're going to do all the Demigris because they have the most damage potential.
So it's 3 attacks each.
They have 4s, and on 3s with the rend. And 2 wounds. 5 up goes to a 6 up because of the rend. I fail both. Just 2 dead rats.
Okay, should we roll for the sword attacks now?
I
So the
think
hero's on the top.
2 hits.
Oh, yeah.
And 4s to wound. Oh, just 2 dead rats. That. Now I'll take, I guess, you 2? Yeah, I'll take you. 16 rat attacks back at you. 4s to hit. 4s to wound. Alright, we got 5, 6 wounds again. That was not a wound. And 4 up save, rolling 1s. Okay, so at least I'm doing 2 damage this time. I killed a guy. He only had 3
yeah.
wounds. So I killed that one that was tucked in the most.
There we go.
That's all she wrote for your turn 5.
Bravery.
Oh yes, I lost rats. Currently bravery. What did I lose? I lost 3 rats. I lost 2 rats. So, scratch that, I lost 5 rats. So I'm currently bravery, I think 5. So I'm losing 4 more rats. Oh,
that's good.
Yeah, 4 rats are gonna do a big boogie.
That's why I was nearly tempted to target the rats with the flamers to play on the bravery. But in the end, I thought surely I can take out
the Rune Sun. Yeah, it
Sun.
shouldn't be hard. Ideally, it shouldn't be hard.
The fickle flamers.
Zinch. And then forgot about the knights.
Yeah, well, I just assumed that heroic knights must have a good bravery. But of course, if you read your medieval history, they did kind of run away. They didn't like to die too much. It was a little bit kind of posturing, really, wasn't it? They weren't. You could argue they weren't properly fighting, but they don't run away in this case.
Very good. Now on the bottom of turn 5, we get to see what I summon. Please, I need something cool. D4. Oh.
Order again.
Order
so
again.
We're looking for a D9.
Surely I won't get Sylvaneth. I have to reroll a 6.
That is Seraphim. Oh, interesting.
Interesting,
See how many
finally.
points you've got.
Give me 200. Oh no!
Oh, look at that.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, so 120. So I went with the Saurus Old Blood. I was gonna go with 10 Saurus Warriors, but they only 1-inch reach, 32 mil base. They're not gonna be that effective on this kind of battlefield. And then, of course, Skink Handlers for Duncan.
Brilliant, that's really utility.
Oh no, I really hope.
I want a 1. Come on, give me a 1.
No! Oh, I hate this stupid pocket realm. Okay, we're just gonna go
Oh, thank you very much.
like this. That's what I get for giving him Skink Handlers. They will protect Mephistopheles. They have 1 attack each, hits on a 5, wounds on a 5, but this is where the power comes in. If they hit on a 6, they automatically wound. No need to roll that second die.
Whoa,
Better watch out.
I'm scared.
And we got a Saurus Old Blood over here. So that'll bring us to my movement phase then. Alright, gyrocopter. Flap, 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 flap. Over there. These clan rats have the capability of leaving combat and charging again later. So what I think I'm going to do is they're going to make a push for over here as they retreat from this combat. Instead of going over there, which is something they can't do because of this. So that would be where I'd have to end up, but then that would be within 3 of the Sylvaneth Dryads as well. So I'm going to retreat there. Rune Sun moves up a wee bit. Brimstone Gun moves over there. And then we're going to move these guys, the Spite Revenants. We're going to run them because the charge is going to be very hard. So they go 10 inches, which will take them to the base of the stairs.
Do you know what I'm excited about? This could be a big moment for the gyrocopter.
Yeah.
This is exciting.
I'm hoping the gyrocopter rolls pretty hot.
Oh yeah.
We're going to move on to that shooting phase, but before we do the gyrocopter, we throw a throwing axe at the demigriffs. We miss. Firing the steam gun at the dryads, we're hitting 8 of them, as opposed to like 2 or 3 of the Skaven acolytes. 8 in range, so 3s to hit, not too bad, and 4s to wound. I got 3. You have a 4-up save because of your unit size with a rend, so 2 die. 2 dryads go down. Blunk and blunk. And that's it for shooting. We're going to the charges. Rune Sun is going to charge. Nice. Way to go, buddy. You're going to go over here. Skaven will attempt to charge. Nice. Nice. And because of their banner, they are able to retreat and charge. Like so, they should all be able to get into fight after piling in. So it's going to be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 attacks because of the champion into them. Over the Rune Sun because he's that bad. 4s to hit. Skaven showing up. Maybe. Yes, definitely showing up. There we go. 5 more wounds. 4-up saves. Ooh, reroll the 1. So far, 3 damage. One guy's got 1 wound left. Musician takes a wound or down to 1 wound, and then they can go ahead and attack before the Rune Sun attacks.
I just want to check he's got 3 wounds left and he's got a 4-up save.
And that's it, yeah.
I'm going to put everything out into him.
Smart. Horsies, or the bird horses. 4s to hit. We got 2 hits and 3 to wound. Fishing for 6s, we got 1. 5-up armor, we fail it, so D3 damage, 1 damage, sorry. 6 to wound is D3. And then we have a total of 3 attacks with their lances and swords.
Because the champ's still alive.
2 hits. Got 2 wounds left. No, just got 2 wounds left. 2 wounds remaining. Now he'll attack them. 3 attacks with his ancestral war axe. 2 hits. 2 wounds, no rend, so 4-ups.
Oh, look at that.
Those would have been D3 damage each, and that's honestly for my combat and my turn. And turn 5. I think.
I've lost 2.
Dryads, yes.
Bravery.
6 or 7.
Let's
roll it and figure it out. Oh, now we gotta figure it out.
One.
So 2 more run. Boom, because they're only bravery 6. And I didn't lose any clan rats. My rune son lived. All in all, not too bad. We're rolling off for the top of turn 6. I got a 4. It will be, well,
Yeah, I'll take it.
Smith the wizard then. You are going to be summoning from 2. Okay, at least it's not order again.
Chaos. I'm going to roll a d7.
Which will be that. Getting a 7.
Slaves to Darkness.
Okay.
Oh, how many points?
You're going to get? Oh, that's not good.
That's 90.
90 points for the Slaves to Darkness. Alright, so Duncan has chosen 5 Marauder Horsemen for himself at 80 points. And 5 Chaos Warriors for myself. They're both around 80. I think they're both exactly.
No, the Knights are 100. I'm giving you more points. But I think they have less utility in this game.
We only had 90 points to play with. I think they were 90.
Oh, they were 90.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
So they're 90, they were 80, but they have more utility and speed and they can get around. And they have more range attacks, which is the theme of your force so far. On a 1, I get them. No, I'm okay with the other one, so it doesn't really matter too much to me. And I'll have you note that Duncan chose for me no special models. They're all just hand weapons and shields.
Look at that. Oh no, but they got shields which are really cool because they ignore mortal wounds.
On a 5 or more.
Yeah.
Which will only matter against the flamers if they're shot at. And your Marauder Horsemen have everything. They have the Musician, Banner, and Champion, and they're going to deploy over there. And then I put my Warriors down over here, and we may begin.
I've done some pre-measuring for my movement. These horses are going to move up to here. Having said I pre-measured, the thing I didn't check is I want them to be within 9 inches. And they are.
Yeah, there should be no problem.
And they can all see that unit.
My plate revenants.
My cold one is going to move up to there. And then I need to create space.
Oh, to get your guys up a little bit closer?
Yeah, so they can be within a 6-inch range. Which I can do if I do that.
There's potential here for the game to end.
And then
Because you have to kill 10 units of mine. You've already killed 6. So you have to kill 4 more to win the game on this turn. I've killed a pathetic 4 myself. I've killed 5. No, I've killed 4. Halfway to 5. And then the cats move a wee bit as well.
Yeah, I just think I might do something.
Yeah, what are they really gonna? They're my skink handlers over here.
Yeah.
That's what I get from my hubris.
I'm going to save their javelins, so shooting phase now. I'm saving their javelins for a bit in case they need to finish off him.
So where would you like to begin?
So I'm going to, I'll start with the unit that has no choice, which is these guys have to shoot at the rats. The
Scryer Acolytes.
Yes, thank you.
Force to hit with their poison bombs. 2. Force to wound. Goes right through my armor, so it just kills D3 rats. 1 rat dies to noxious fumes. That rat will be this rat. Why not?
Flamers are going to fire everything at the gyrocopter.
Get the gyrocopter out of here. Force to hit. Not great. 1 wound. I fail my save, so D3 damage. 1.
I keep rolling ones for that.
So he's got 3 wounds left. He could still die at the end of the shooting phase. But we don't know. Javelins have 2 shots each.
They're going to shoot at the Fire Slayer.
My rune son's gonna die.
Leader hits on 3s.
And the rest hit on 4s. 2 shots with javelins for whatever reason. They just throw 2 javelins, I guess.
Yeah. Winding on
4s with no rend. So I just have, he's got what, 2 wounds left? I gotta make 2 of these. I do. He's got 1 wound remaining.
Does he ignore wounds on a 6?
No, he doesn't have that capability. At the end of the shooting phase.
I need to not roll a 1. Here we go.
Flamers!
Hey.
Oh, he's got 3 wounds left on it. He takes D3.
Wait, what?
So on a...
I fired the flamers. Oh yes.
Yeah,
okay, I forgot. Yeah.
He dies.
Yay.
All right, so he is overcome by the war flames. He goes down.
So fickle.
It is. Charging Marauder Horseman. A 6?
6, which is it can't get them in because this is in the
Oh,
way.
that'd be in the way, right?
Let's charge the cold
Old
one.
Source, Old Blood.
6.
That'll get him in.
I want him out of the way of the others, so you can go to there. Whoops. I'm going to charge the cats.
Cats are gonna try and make it in. Oh, a 10 for
10.
sure. For sure there. Oh yeah, no. They're going in.
The dryads are going to try. I need a 12.
A 12.
No, they're not going anywhere.
Oh, they
I
wanted
wanted to go all the way around to him.
Gotcha. So that's
Shot to nothing.
the end of the charge phase. So who goes first?
It's going to have to be the Knights against him.
Take him out? Alright.
Yeah.
So everything from the Knights into him? I guess the guys on top don't really do a lot. They're better on the charge. Demi-Griffs! 4s! Nice, an average hit. 1 wound, that's all you need though. Rend of 1. I make the save. 3 attacks from the guys at the top. That's probably a 4. There we go.
Okay, thank you.
And 1 wound. 4 up armor. I make it. Oh, he's going to persevere.
Oh.
Nothing's really going to be hitting him, so I think I'm going to go with the clan rats. I'm going to put as many into the frost sabers as I can. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 can attack over there. So 5 into the frost saber, and that means 5 into the demigriff knights. I could attack the Saurus Old Blood. I'll put 1 of the Saurus Old Blood. Saurus Old Blood. We miss, and then there was 5 attacking the frost sabers, but 1 of them is the leader, so 6 attacks. 4s to hit. Oh no, I should have just focused all their attention on one thing. And then it was 4 attacking the demigriffs. Oh no. 1 wound in the end. Oh, you're good. All right.
Do you know what? It's because you gave them too much to do and they got confused.
100%. Frost Saber's going to go ahead and attack some Skaven and Mull then.
3 attacks each, 4s.
Got 2 hits.
And 3s.
And I get 1 6-up save because of my unit size and my shields. You kill a rat. We'll kill that rat. 2 attacks with his Mull, hitting on 3s. And wounding on 4s. Both wound. Random of 1, so 6-up save. I fail both of them, that's 2d3 damage.
Oh, okay.
2.
The theme.
1 attack with his jaws and shield, hits on a 4, 3 to wound, and I don't think there's a rend, but I'll roll my save. That's another dead, 1 damage. So a total of 3 dead rats. 3 more rats go down. So I've lost 5 in total. And at that point, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Actually, I wouldn't have had the +1 save, but I didn't make any saves anyways. They go down. The Rune Sun is going to try and take out a demigriff.
Oh, yeah.
His axe hits on 3s and it wounds!
Woo.
4-up save.
Rerolling 1.
He got the shield. Aha! I kill off the 1 knight and wound the other. And that leaves the champion left with 3 wounds remaining.
Oh, 3.
But I'm not doing so hot here. It's bravery time. I've lost 5 Skaven, they're bravery 4, so I'm losing d6 plus 1. So they're all gone.
Oh, total.
They are all gone. So that's not good. He's had to kill 3 more units, and I have to kill 5-ish. So we have to actually kill 3 more units, and I have to kill 5, but there's some things that are in a position for me to kill. So we'll see where that goes. The game's not over yet. I think it's not like I'm losing horribly, but the power is tilting towards Smith the Wizard. So Mephistopheles is going to have to summon something fierce here as we go into bottom turn 6 for him. D4. A 4. We actually
that is death.
We got something from death.
And you get to roll the D3.
Oh, that's right. I guess a D6 would have been easier. I got a 1.
Flesh Eaters. See how many points you got.
Here we go. Here we go. Oh!
170.
This is what I choose. Since I rolled 170, I'm definitely going to go with the Crypt Flayers because
they're awesome.
I need that mobility. And then for you get a Crypt Gas Courtier.
Should we see if I roll a 1?
So on a 1, I actually get him instead.
Oh yeah, come on.
No, it's a 5. Thank goodness. Okay, so I get the Crypt Flayers. Crypt Flayers are going to end up over there. And then in that far back right corner, you see that little dot over there, guys? That's the Courtier. Way over there, and the Hag is way over there. Useless characters that usually are just there for support.
And you can go and kill them if you like. It involves running a long way away.
No.
Out of the main bit of the game.
I don't think I'm going to be able to make that. That's it for the hero phase, so on to movement. Now I know they move fast. Let's see where these warriors can go. So the Warriors of Chaos are going to move up there, and then the Crypt Flayers get to move 12 inches with Fly. They have Fly, so they're going to go, they're technically right there, but I'm not going to worry about that. They're just going to go to here, and they're going to go and do some screaming at people. Now these Spite Revenants, they want to go for the Marauder Horseman, and they don't want to tango with him. Even like he's, yeah, I want to go for the Marauder Horseman, because if I don't get them now, they're going to run away and get away. I'm going to try and go up there and be more than 3 away from him. That's where they're going to end up. And that should sum up my movement. The Rune Sun He's a fire slayer. He's not gonna run away. He's gonna die fighting. And onto shooting. I actually do have shooting now. The crypt flayers are all gonna do their screaming attack at the Scryer Acolytes because they have poor bravery. That's a good target for them. So the way this works, for each model I roll 2d6, and because I'm more than 3 inches away from my target, I subtract 2 from this roll.
For each model? Wow.
Yeah, for each model.
Awesome.
So the first one, and then if I roll higher than your bravery, you take a mortal wound equal to the difference. They're only bravery 4. I think it's overkill putting all 3 into them, but I want to guarantee kill them. The first one is going to take 2 mortal wounds, because that's actually a 6 and bravery 4. The second one is going to do nothing, and the last one, 7 minus 2 is 5, so 3 die.
Whoa.
That's not bad at all. I thought I'd kill them all and actually overkill them, but...
I'm going to take these, I feel like they're just a little bit more protected.
Yeah, so those ones will go down there. Hopefully they run away to Battle Shock.
Which is actually very likely.
That brings us to the charge phase. The Warriors of Chaos will attempt the first charge. Oh, an 8? An 8 does get them in there. They're going to tango with this guy. And see what can be done about that. Ending there. And then the Spite Revenants will declare a charge. 3 inches. Huh. That is going to fail to the target I want to go to.
I was just going to say that in case you're watching thinking it was a mistake, you couldn't get down there, could you? Because you were within 3, so you had to go on the platform.
Yeah, ideally this guy here is a 2-inch drop down, so he'd end up in there and then 1 inch over, but I'm not within half an inch, so that's a failed charge over in that direction. As for these guys, 3 inches, he would also fail, trying to go into the poor Demigryph Knight there too, because he has to go at an angle like that, and then there's about another quarter of an inch where he's too far away to legally land.
The thing I find interesting about the scenario we're playing is we don't get any rerolls.
Which I like.
I'm actually not a fan of rerolls as a game mechanic at all. Mainly because I love the thing where you roll the dice and then you go, wee, or you go, oh.
Yeah.
But when there's rerolls, you roll the dice and you're like, well, I don't know, I can't get excited yet.
Yeah, because there's a reroll.
Oh.
Right?
Anyway.
And by the time the reroll comes by, it's just like, oh, you lost that excitement. Or like you get that immediate excitement because you forgot that they have a reroll or access to a reroll. That's the worst. And plus, you know,
Anyway, don't forget, were you going to charge them?
Oh, they're 100% going to charge.
Okay.
And I was going to say that comes from like playing games back in the day when the rerollings never existed at all. So they're going to charge the Crypt Flayers a 6. This one is going to go flap, flap, flap to there. Going to end like that. The leader and the normal guy will be attacking. The one on top will not be able to fight. I forgot to throw one throwing axe with the Rune Sun. I hit, and I failed a wound. The Rune Sun's going to go first because he has that potential to take out the Demigryph Knight and then still survive and act as another thing fighting for the middle here. So he's going to go. He's going to hit once. He's going to wound. He does do D3 damage. Oh, you failed the save. On a 5 or more, you're dead. Oh, he's got 1 wound left on the Demigryph Knight. All right, so where do you want to retaliate?
You don't have anything else that can hit him. I'm not going to... You can't pile that one in this way. Does he have a reach that can... No, because they're going to fail Battle Shock anyway. I'm going to attack with the Saurus.
Saurus, alright. So the Saurus himself's got 2 attacks then, with his maul. Hitting on 3s, wounding on 4s. Both wound. Rend of 1, so I go to a 5-up armor. Oh, 2d3 damage on my warriors.
And the shields don't reroll ones, they're mortal wound shields.
Yeah, they're Chaos Rune shields.
2d3 damage. 3.
So that's 3 in total, and you get 1 attack with your jaws. I think it's 4s and that misses it, yeah.
2 wounds each.
So it kills 1 and wounds another. The Crypt Flayers will go and try and kill the Dryads. 9 attacks with their piercing talons because of the leader. 4s to hit. Now, the good rule here is 6s are mortal wounds in addition to the normal damage.
So I've got 3 mortal wounds.
And 3s to wound. So just 2, I've read 1. They have a 6-up then.
Okay.
So that's going to be a total of 5 damage. Which I think
Which means 1 left.
Oh, 1 remains. Who's probably going to run to bravery? Unless you roll a 1.
Which means I'll just leave him to maybe do a little bit of damage.
Makes sense. Fair.
Oh. What I've noticed is, this cat is within 3 inches.
So he's going to pile in.
He's going to pile in that way and just swing his back round so he is closer to the nearest enemy model. But I'm not sure whether to do that now. I think I might save that until after I've attacked with the knight.
That makes sense.
Then I know if the knight's succeeded. You've finished up here. Oh, you've done everything.
Yeah.
Oh, well then I'm going to attack the knight next.
You might as well. 3 attacks with the Demigryph. All hit.
Ooh.
Okay, so we have 3s to wound. They all wound as well.
Okay.
That's actually D3 damage.
Yep.
I have to save that separate. I fail that, so he's dead.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
enough. The Rune Sun does go down. Fire Slayers are out of here. Cats pile in to attack Chaos Warriors.
So the back can only move 3 inches, so the back can get to there, and then that one can come in there.
And that's 6 attacks in total. 4s to hit. 2 misses, not bad at all. 3s to wound.
Ooh.
Alright, with a rend of 1, puts me at a 5 up armor, so 2 damage, which kills one more off. That'll kill you. I'll wound you. We made a mistake. Before they went, the Warriors of Chaos should have gone. So, well, we'll say the rolls are still the same there, because I couldn't avoid piling in. So, he would have gone there, he would have moved over, and then I wouldn't have gotten the extra guy anyways. So we're okay. Or I guess I could have.
Let's say I vote that we say you could have done.
Yeah, he actually would have been able to fit right there.
Yeah.
So this guy will still have a wound.
Put the wound on, yeah.
Yeah, that
Choose
makes more
to
sense.
put the wound on now.
And then they'll attack into the source old blood because the cats are too far away. 4 of the warriors attacking, 3s to hit,
So the one that died is still attacking.
and 4s to wound. 1 wound. I think you have a. You make it.
Yeah.
You make your save.
Yeah.
The one dryad gets 2 attacks, hitting on 4s, wounding on 4s into my flayers, and I think I have a 5 up save. I take a damage. So 3 wounds left on this one up here, and then
I'm wondering which of these has good attacks in close combat.
they have 1 attack each, 5s and 5s, and they're like 5s and 3s, 1 attack each.
Oh, they're all rubbish. So
Yeah, they're not very good.
They're gonna go in there.
Rusty knives! 1 hit. Nope. And then the
That one can't get in range. This is 1 inch, I guess.
Right. And then that guy could get in range.
Do you know what? On the off chance they stay in combat, I'd rather they maybe get trapped in combat.
So we are going and we're committing. So
Yeah.
2 of them can attack, 1 of them cannot. They're 1 attack each, hitting on 5s. Actually, they're actually 2 attacks each, 5s and 3s. There's only 4
Wow,
so
they're awesome. Oh yeah, sorry.
5s to hit. 1 hit, 3 to wound. Hey! And I make my save.
Hey.
That brings us to bravery. So we have the Skaven who lost 3 and the bravery 4.
I need to not roll a 4 up.
So they run
Oh,
away.
they're gone.
And then
Dryad stays on a 1.
I believe on a 1. Oh my goodness!
That's amazing. What is their bravery?
6.
Yeah, it stays.
Yeah, because that's you lost 5 models, so that's a 6.
Yeah.
So he sticks around. How many models? How many units have I killed? Ooh. The Warriors of Chaos need to roll as well. They lost 2 models. Oh wow, I rolled a 5. Did I roll a 7? One of them does run away. So I got 2 left. And we actually miscalculated the amount of models units I've killed. I've only killed 4, but I'm currently working on those 2 over there, which would bring me up to 6. Because like 2 of them are hidden in the back there as well. I've been losing a lot more of mine. So if you kill 2 more units on now on turn 7, you win the game. I have to kill, well, 6 more, but 2 of them are nearly dead. Roll a lot to see who gets the initiative. I got a 4, a 2.
Ooh.
All right, Mephistopheles, the Chaos Sorcerer. Maybe we can get into the
He's
thick of things here.
contemplating his opportunity.
All right, let's do some summoning. The D4. That's a 4.
That's death
again.
So we want D3.
It's a 1 again.
That's
Flashing
flesh
your cord.
eaters. See how many points you get.
So I need that 170 again. No, it's not even close.
No, that's nowhere near. Oh, 120.
Okay. All right, so here's the plan. At 120 points, I can summon a Crypt Infernal Courtier to the battlefield, which will, well, support my Crypt Flayers greatly.
Bit of synergy.
A lot of synergy. And then here, I've picked for you a Crypt Haunter Courtier. But on a 1... No! Come on! Oh, why does it happen to me?
Oh, thank you very much.
So you get him, I get him. Look, more Royal Guard. And then he can move 12 inches, so he's pretty mobile.
I'm a bit nervous about whether the rules might say if... Oh no, probably say friendly.
Yeah, it probably says friendly.
Oh.
It's an ability you do in the hero phase. You pick a unit within range, so you don't have to actually pick a unit.
Okay, so
yeah.
that's fine.
So what he does is, I pick.
He's just generally awesome, yeah?
He picks 1 unit within range, rolls 6 dice. For every 5 up, he brings a model back to the unit.
But presumably it's got to be that a unit of the same
It has to be the unit of the same type, yeah.
Okay, so it's useless.
Again, we're going to move these guys over here, because their whole goal is to go beat up the Marauders. But then again, I got this one guy I have to deal with, which is an issue. Man. Well, they're going to end up like that regardless. The Chaos Warriors, who didn't do anything last turn, now they're going to sit there and keep fighting. I don't want to retreat anything. At this point, I should be retreating them, because they're, like, if I lose them and them, it's over. Those guys aren't probably going to die, because they have a lot of wounds. But it's very easy for you to kill these 2 units off. Oh, so I guess, you know what, I'll run and retreat the Warriors. Boo! They go 7 inches. Back to the bridge. They will hold the bridge. There we go. For shooting, we're going to put... Well, it's unlikely to do any damage to the flamers. So we'll put all of them into that one dryad there to make sure we kill it. So the one on top of the bridge fails. Because the dryad's within 3 inches, I don't have to subtract 2. So I just have to roll a 7 or more on 2 dice. So the guy in the middle kills it. So the dryad dies. And then the last attack is wasted because I targeted the dryads. On to charging, we're going to start with them. 4 inches, good enough. Which is just good enough.
Yeah, interestingly, it was just.
Yeah.
That's good though.
Because now we can do some fights.
Hey.
That's how their charge is going to end. We're going to see if we can't get cheeky with one of them attacking the champion. That's literally it. I pull the dogs in doing that, or the cats, willingly. Nothing I can do about it. I really need to kill that guy off. So the cats are going to be an issue. Well, it's points are points, right? So we're going to start fighting with them, and then their pile-in is going to get me...
Coherence? Oh, yeah, nice.
Yeah. Not much I can do because I want to be coherent, so I'm going to have to opt to go in. If I'm pulling the cats in, I might as well pull them in fully, and then 6 inches vertical. So 7 attacks into the Demigryph Knight, hitting on 3s, and wounding on 3s. That's 4 wounds on the Demigryph Knight with no rend.
Oh, that's bad.
4 up save. He does go down. So he is out of here. And then I only have 6 attacks on the Marauder Horseman. Hitting on 3s. 2 misses. And 3s to wound. 3 wounds. Rend, no rend. 5 up save with shields. I kill 1 horse off.
Oh, the shields.
Give him +1 of their armor save.
Oh, okay.
So 1 horsey dies.
I don't need the trumpet anymore. What does the trumpet do?
I think it actually lets you retreat and charge and retreat and shoot.
Oh, then let's
it's very
go to
important.
someone else.
Yeah, might as well lose the normal guy.
I've not done all the maths here because we're trying to just keep it
good pace,
good pace, friendly game. But I think if I attack over here, because I'm just within 3 inches, I may stop you from sort of being able to do anything with the one in the middle, and I might get lucky and finish one off.
It's the champion too, so
it's worth a try.
2 attacks with his maul on 3s, and 4s to wound. 2 wounds at a rend of 1, if I recall. I make 1 save, failed the other. Because it is rend 1, so it's D3 damage.
Oh, I need a 3.
You need a 3 to kill this guy off, yeah.
Oh, look at that.
So it does kill one off. He has 1 more attack with his shield and jaws. It misses. That does kill him off. I'll be 2 left. That does free him up to go fight over here, though. Might as well go with these guys, because that's all I've got left, closer to the flamers. So all the attacks into the flamers. 9 attacks on 4s. 6s are good. So that's 1 mortal wound. And 3s. So 4 wounds at rend 1, so 6 up saves. So I do 4 damage in total. So 2 of them die.
I've been informed that because there's no Tzeentch here nearby, they don't have a chance to come back.
Yeah, for each model that dies, I think you roll a d6. Now, a 6 actually splits into 2. Yeah. So a squad of 3 can expand into something very, very large and obnoxious. The larger it gets, the more obnoxious it is, too. Right. But yeah, 1 is remaining there as the champion.
So you've done all your attacks now.
I have, so you get to attack back with them and them.
Yeah,
and cats.
Yep.
2 attacks with the flamer on 5s. Got a hit, and a 3. That's a wound. No rend. I take a damage. Whoa. Heal will be down to 3. And then Frost Kitties! I'm gonna try and beat up these guys. 6 attacks in total. 4s to hit. And 3s to wound. Beautiful averages across the board. 6 up armor. 2 die. I will take these 2. So they've all piled in. 1 attack each with the javelins and melee, but the champion hits on a 4. So he hits, and the other guy's hit on 5. So we have 2 hits, wounding on 4s. Oh, it works. And it brings down another Spite Revenant, but we have horsey attacks. If they're all in range to attack, it's 2 attacks each, 4s and 5s. So 1 Spite Revenant is dead, and the horse's hooves.
2, 4, 6, 8. Oops.
Only 2 hits. Looking for 5s to wound here. Oh, wow.
Oh, could be massive.
2 more dice, that's 3 die in total. Oh, that wipes that unit out. If you kill 1 more unit, that's game. That was unsuspected. Onto the bravery phase. Neither of those units can fail because they're both bravery 10, but you could potentially, you lost 1 model. 5? No, with your banner you're 6 or 7. I was hoping to maybe lower it and make you re-roll with 1 guy left, but
oh yeah, wow.
That was not the case. And that is the end of my turn. That's not looking good for me. You have to kill 1 more unit and that's game, and I have a weakened squad of Chaos Warriors way out front. we've come to a point in the game where we decide that, oh, you know what, Duncan actually doesn't want to summon because he's already in a good position how he is.
Because it's the first time we've ever played this game, we have to decide, should we make it so you have to summon or not? We're trying to think what would be more fun.
It's a weird one because it's up to the players, I'd say, because if you choose not to summon, it speeds up the game.
Which arguably makes it more fun because it's a bit less kind of push for time.
Right, and how important would one more summon be? It could matter, it could not matter. I'm of the mindset that it doesn't matter either way.
I also think it's fun to see more stuff come on the board. Should we just do it anyway?
I think we should just do it anyways. Because in the end, I don't think it matters too much. So here you are summoning on from 3.
Destruction, so I need a
Destruction.
D6.
That means D6 works.
That'll do.
Got a 4.
Ooh, which is Gutbusters.
Okay. And oh no!
What?
1, 2, 3, 4,
This might
5,
be
6.
impossible.
60 power. That means we both get 1 Gorger. That is the cheapest thing because you have to buy grots in 20s. So 1 Gorger for 60 points. Right, well, obviously we don't have to roll to see who gets the Gorgers. You put your Gorger over there, I put my Gorger over here.
Now, I'm going to roll a charge for the Gorger.
A run. So
I mean a run, sorry.
So yeah, they can run and charge.
Oh! I was hoping the Gorger could actually deal the killing blow, which is still possible, but it's less likely now.
It's a hard charge. It's probably like 10.
I'm going to move this 12.
Huzzah.
I'm going to move the cats down to here.
Because that's their after their 9-inch move.
And then these guys, after climbing up, can get to here. And then I'm going to run a charge for...
Oh, running the flamer away from here. He moves 12 plus.
Oh, or do I go for a glory shot and try and kill them?
He's got
4 rolls.
He's got 4 attacks. He could theoretically he could kill him. Yes, of course.
He's going to be a bit of a chicken. He's going to run away.
Nice. Backwards he goes.
So what's his normal move?
12. So that's a 17-inch move. Huzzah! Now on to shooting. We have javelins and the Chaos Warriors.
Does the leader get a +1 on throwing javelins as well?
You +1 hit across the board. So he's got 2 attacks with javelins.
Oh, 2. Okay.
Both hit. He hits on 3s, and the rest all hit on 4s. Total of 6 hits.
Oh, don't finish him off because I want the...
Being peppered by javelins isn't a perfectly acceptable way to die.
Oh, no.
No, I actually I take 1 damage. My favorite thing in the Total War games was always just watching the missile units just annihilate retreating units. And I always thought that was really, really appealing.
I need a 10-inch charge with the
Gorger?
Gorger.
Well, you'd have to go around your models too.
Well, you'd have to go around here. Oh.
Yeah.
Hang on. Well,
we'll roll the charge.
I thought I'd factored that in.
Oh, maybe you did.
No, I didn't actually. No. So he needs an 11-inch charge.
No. Got one of the dice you needed.
Let's charge this. Let's charge the cats.
Kitties! 5?
3, which leaves a spare 2, so they can get up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They end there.
Now, which of these do you think is most awesome in close combat? I'm guessing
Probably him.
Yeah, let's try him next.
Because he's a little bit newer. So 8
inches. Which he can actually go behind.
Yeah, because he can fly, so he can ignore models. You can just push him. Yeah, there you go.
And then we'll charge the cold one.
Old one. Source
Old
blood.
one.
Old blood, I think, actually. So he goes 6 inches, and he makes it.
And then we'll charge the horses. 7.
All right, here's the cutting blow. Try and finish me off, my poor Chaos Warriors. The Crypt Inferno Courtier's got 5 attacks. We have 1 more wound, and then 2 hits, and these are 3s to wound, with a random 1. That's a total of 5 damage. Which is enough to kill them off.
That's it.
Yeah, that's way overkill. So that is game. So that kills off the 10th unit, which triggers one of the victory conditions. And my wizard suffers enough feedback that he is sent from this realm.
Do you know what? His body collapses, but his psychic energy disappears back up into the sky.
And then that leaves Smith the Wizard as the reigning champion of the 10th challenge. What was the name again?
Yeah, that's good. I like that.
The 10th challenge?
That sounded good
okay.
to me.
The 10th challenge. That means he can move on to the 11th one, whatever that may be.
Whoa.
That's not for us to decide. That's for someone way above our pay grade.
Whoa.
So, yeah, on to the 11th challenge with him. And that's the game, guys. This is a very, preliminary. This is something that we randomly came up with. It can be done on any kind of battlefield. We like the idea of it being in this weird plane, this pocket realm, be it created by some mad wizard or, I guess, a collective of wizards, maybe. And these are, what is it? Like a rite of passage, maybe. It could be anything. It could be anything.
We're spitballing at the moment, and you can join in with the spitballing with us in the comments.
Right. So this could be any number of things. Leave comments down below what you thought of this. Do you want to see this again? If so, you can send me emails, luka@miniwargaming.com. You can leave a comment down below on YouTube. And just give me your opinion. Maybe any improvements. This felt like it was a pretty good pacing. It's no longer than a normal battle report. Looking at the time on the camera here. I felt like there was a lot of interest. Maybe did you guys feel that there was too much focus on the center of the battlefield? Maybe the objectives were too linear. It's kind of like just going to kill points. Whoever kills the most first wins. Will that always be the outcome? We made it to turn 7. So maybe that's probably the most likely win condition. Maybe toy with the idea of getting the sorcerer, the wizards a little bit closer, because they weren't ever remotely close to threatened. So that's, I'm thinking, in my mind, I'm thinking the wizards should be 36 inches apart, and then the things they summon are 24 inches apart. Maybe.
Oh yes, because then the screens for the wizards have to charge past them.
Right.
I'm using the word charge again.
Well, yeah, it's like if the wizards were up here instead, and then...
Yes, and there's something behind them, and then they have to run round.
That could be cool.
I think that fixes a lot of problems with it.
It might. I want the wizards to be a little more threatened, and it doesn't matter what wizard you bring. You just pick whatever model, and they have 10 wounds or once they suffer 10 wounds, they lose concentration and they're knocked out.
Yeah.
This could be a friendly wizard thing where they're all just training with each other. Who knows?
Yeah.
They're not out for blood.
Because these are just summoned
illusions.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're figments of your imagination with a little bit of magic added to it. Anyways, guys, that's pretty much it for this battle reports. You'll see more of these in the future based on the feedback, naturally. We can make it more. We have a rough copy of the rules right over there in the corner.
I'll try and type those up tonight.
Thanks to Duncan, and that'd be awesome, actually. Because, well, Duncan's here for a little while longer, so we could try to do this again at least one more time to try, I don't know, more testing.
Yeah.
Something like that.
I enjoyed it anyway, so I'd love to play it.
Yeah, it's good change for anyone out there who has a vast enough collection. And if you don't have, obviously we don't have the MiniWarGaming collection of AOS minis, you just include you and your friends' collections, you pull them all together and make a list based on what you already have yourself.
Yeah. And I was actually thinking, don't mention it Games Workshop, no worries, because we're encouraging people to get more models. Exactly.
This is a nice break from the usual 12 scenarios. Which I don't mind. I always like a nice little break. That's why I have the Legion Lockdown. It's just a fun way to change up Warhammer 40k. Now that the new Space Marines were released, Legion Lockdown's become a whole lot lethal. A whole lot more lethal.
I don't know whether this is interesting. Some of you might have noticed I've been in a few battle reports.
Right.
You might have noticed I don't look fully familiar with the normal one-on-one like battle report format. And the reason is, back home, this is how I normally play with my friends. We just do crazy stuff like this.
Well, if you play the game long enough, you kind of get bored of the same old thing over and over and over again. It all depends on the personality too, because like things like this, when you got a lot of creative juices flowing, it can really be rewarding. I thought this was a cool little scenario. Maybe we didn't get enough points. Maybe change the dice up, because what I found was kind of what I wanted. I wanted to see more of a skew. We got the average a lot, which is what you should expect.
I know, because we were toying with how to change the skew. And one way would be, one idea I had is you first roll a d6 to see how many d6 you roll. And that would start skewing. That would skew way more.
That's not a bad idea at all. That's actually not a bad idea. Yeah. And then you might get, because if you get 1 and then you roll a 1 again, you're only summoning 10 points, which is kind of a wash. You don't really get nothing on that.
Well, then you
can make a minimum 6.
Or you could
60 points.
Yeah, or you could roll. Another idea I had is what if you rolled like a d4, a d6, a d8, a d10, a d20 or something.
That would, that's going back to like 2nd edition Warhammer 40k where you had the really weird, like I remember.
Or Rogue Trader, which had a d100 table in it.
Yeah, that it did too. Because I remember the Chain Fist in 2nd edition. It was like the armor penetration value was 10 plus every die in the spectrum. It was d20, d10, d12. It was ridiculous. Anyways.
We don't need to think that out on camera.
Yeah.
We're thinking we want to skew the dice slightly on that.
Exactly. You like throw in more than just the d6s, because I like both the ideas you just suggested now. Maybe we'll try that for the next time.
Yeah.
Anyways, guys, that's it for this battle report. Again, feedback down below, please, and thank you. And as always, we'll see you guys next time, and...
Happy wargaming!
Happy wargaming, everyone. just set up for my second game now in the vault. It's going to be Sylvaneth, 2,000 points, versus a very familiar Daughters of Cain, because you guessed it, it's Vito. Vito the Vito, Luka the Dice,
Ooh.
2,000 points, Sylvaneth, Daughters of Cain. If you want to check this video out, click on that link below. Get yourself that 7-day free trial. It doesn't cost you a dime. And you get to enjoy a lot of other vault content as well. Lots of videos, folks. See you in the vault. And as always, happy wargaming.